When's Ty gonna come back? And I'm like, I know, I gotta wrangle all of these people in my studio. Welcome in, it's gonna be a good time for the next 30 minutes. This is HSN Today, I'm Tina Jennings. We're here 7 to 9 a.m. Ty Mayberry is my co-host, but he's off today, spending some time with a friend that's in town. But I said, when I was talking about this at the beginning of the hour, I said, you know what, in 2023, we're not gonna buy anything that just does one thing anymore, right? Because in this new age of technology, we want something that's a workhorse, we want something that's multi-usable, adjustable, versatile, and that goes all the way down to needing light at any time in our life, right? We don't want just a flashlight that does one thing, that only shines in one area and, you know, doesn't do what we want. We want power. We want adjustability. Take a look at this. It's called a butterfly because it almost looks like butterfly wings. You can have light on one side of the butterfly. You can have light on both sides of that little butterfly. You can adjust them directional, wherever you need that light. But you can also use this as a handheld, like a normal flashlight. But even within the flashlight, you can make it more targeted. You can make the light more targeted into a small area, broaden it out. It has magnets on it. We're gonna stick this to wherever we need it to hold it. We can hang it, we can carry it. That's what I mean by adjustable, versatile, workhorse, do everything that we need from Bell & Howell, $29.95. Let's see what this baby can do. Lou Caputo's back with me.
I am.
Lou, you were with me last hour.
I was.
We did origami.
We did.
I said, did you read all 2,165 reviews?
I did not. I had 1,762.
That'll be your homework. That will be your homework. This will be sure to be a customer pick. This is a newer item from Bell & Howell.
This is an awesome item. Yeah, no, I love this because I love me a good work light. You know what I mean? And people are like, oh, why can't you just use a flashlight? Because a flashlight is something where I've got to hold this thing with one hand, stick it on my arm. I can't stick this in my mouth, but you know what I'm saying? All the different ways that you want to try and use a flashlight, or God forbid, have somebody else try and aim the light for you. When you've got a butterfly work light like this, this is going to make all the difference in the world. First of all, very compact, fits right in the palm of your hand. Look at that thing. It has a light on the front of it here, and when you open it up, you've got 2 more panels of lights on the inside. There are 32, 16 on each side, SMD LED, surface mount diodes inside of this, with reflectors behind every single one of these. Super, super bright. Now, if I show you the back of this, you're going to see on the back here, 1, 2, 3 magnets on the back of this, okay? So you can stick this to any metal object, which makes a huge difference when you're working on a project. Oh, and by the way, there's also a hook on the top of this, so you can hang this, and you can aim the lights in 2 different directions. Now, when I turn this on, okay, there's a button right here on the front, if I can find it. There it is. Okay, first time I hit that, you're gonna get one side, then you get both. Then you hit it another time and you get the distance light that's on the bottom right here. And that is a super bright light. Okay, yep, here we go. Light's coming down, watch this. Look how much, hey, look how much light comes off of that, Tina. How versatile is this thing? Well,
and you know, I always write things on my card.
Yeah.
Big top of my card, I wrote versatile.
Yeah.
Right? Because really, versatile. However you need it to hang, to be magnetized, you hold it, you move the lights in whatever direction you want. Do I want 1 light? Do I want 2 lights? Do I want it handheld? Even in the handheld, you can make it all the way pinpoint down.
You absolutely can.
Right? I mean, this does
everything.
Everything. There's not one thing it doesn't do.
It's all about hands-free, and look at this. I can even turn that and aim that where I want it. And remember, you get that option to aim the light in 2 different directions. Now, why would you, actually the magnet just stuck to this post back here. Why? But you know, why would you want to do that? Well, maybe I'm working on a ladder, okay? Yeah. And I want one light to be pointed at what I'm working at, and maybe I want the other one to be pointed at the ceiling, or I want it to be pointed, you know, at the ladder itself, if I want to put it at the base of the ladder. You know, important things like that. When you're doing repairs around the house for fishing, camping, hiking, even, you know what, I like this. I'm going to take this down again, just because when you're walking the dogs, you know, you can hold this in your hand like this. I mean, look at how cool that is. And you've got this huge panel of light. And it's actually really, really comfortable. But if I get into a situation where I'm like, uh-oh, wait a minute, I need a distance light, I can flip this around, hit that button right there, and boom, now I've got my distance light that's gonna give me that. Actually, that's really cool the way that you can do that with this too. You can aim that down, focus that light. Yeah, you can really focus the light, or you can open it up again and get a wider beam. So lots of cool things you can do with this light here. And I like the fact that it's adjustable in the sense that the light, one side, both sides, you know, whatever light you need.
Yeah. When I do fashion and I talk about jeans, I said in 2023 we're not going to buy jeans that aren't working for us, right? It's the same thing with anything else.
Oh yeah.
Now we're in 2023. We all had flashlights that just did one thing. It only had one light. It wasn't very bright. It was heavy. It's whatever. We all need light. So this isn't like, oh, is this going on in your life or is that going on in your life? Because we all need it at some point in time, right? Whether it's an emergency, going into your basement, walking the dog, you know, your car breaks down. I mean, there's a million different reasons to need a light, but you want to get the one that really does everything. Instead of buying 10 lights to kind of get for whatever situation it happens to be, just get one. And Bell and Howell, by the way, I mean, they're award winners when it comes to knowing this.
Well, they're in 99 countries around the world. They've won Academy Awards for advancements in lighting. I mean, you can't stay in business for 115 years unless you know what you're doing. These guys know what they're doing, and especially when it comes to lighting products. And you can see, like, the one that I've got sitting here in front of me, this is actually using one magnet. Remember, there are 3 on the back, but there's just one magnet that's holding it to this metal toolbox. So when you're working on a project, you've got it there. They got another one here that's hanging, using that hook on there. And I love a light that's that kind of versatile, because you never know what situation you're going to be in where maybe you do need to stick it to something with the magnets. Maybe I do need to hang it. Maybe I just need to do it like we have this one over here. Set it on its base. Where's the button? There it is. Sorry. Oh, very good. Just set it on its base and use that to aim the light. I mean, so tons of options with these. And the other thing is that it compacts down very small. I mean, so you're not carrying a separate lantern and a flashlight. Okay, I don't have to worry about, oh, wait a minute. And the work light that we got here. I don't have to carry all this stuff. I've got it all built into one. You know what's funny? These candles follow me around. I don't know why. They keep following me around. And I think it's because these candles, when I was a kid, my mom used to use these when there was a blackout. Oh, yeah. And she'd have one in every single room. Not safe. We didn't know it then. We know it now, okay? Yeah. If you can get a light like this and have this in your emergency preparedness kit, in that, you know, blackout kit, that's what you want to do. Safe. Kids love these as well. I should mention that because when I was a kid, one of my favorite gifts, flashlight.
I'm telling you, 3 AA batteries, you're off rocking and rolling. Yes. It really, when I say, you know, you don't have to be like, will I need it? You will. It's just about getting the one that does all the things we want it to do. So grab this. 798488 is the item number. I gotta let Lou go because he's got at least another 400 reviews to read.
At least another 400.
Another 400 customer pick reviews. That was for Origami Last. Thank you, Lou, so much for bringing this in.